You are closer than you think to having unlimited leads. A study from Social Pilot said that only 25% of all of real estate agents even have a YouTube channel. And out of the quarter of the real estate agents that have a YouTube channel, if and when they post on it, they're only posting home tours. That is a major opportunity for you right now. What's more, 51% of home buyers search on YouTube videos, not shorts, longs. YouTube has the most amount of engagement out of all of the platforms. That beats Facebook, that beats Instagram, that beats TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, any other platform. The reason you are watching this video right now is because you are trying to learn. Where do viewers go to learn something? Long form content, YouTube. A study by Realty Business News back in 2023, but still relevant, found that 80% of consumers watch videos online each week, and half of them use those videos and are influenced by them to make a purchase. And we're not just talking about sales and real estate right now, we're talking about anything. Now, I hope that you have the brains to know that this is not a guarantee. This is not a promise. I don't know you. I don't know your skill level, your personality type, if you're going to be paying for professional editors, or what your process is going to be. What I can share is my own experience. After I made 30 long form videos, that unlocked leads for me. Now, buyers are booking calls on my calendar. They don't text me beforehand. They don't call me beforehand. I literally will go to sleep and I will wake up and there are appointments booked on my calendar with an entire form filled out full of their name, their email, their phone number, what exactly they're looking for, if they need a connection to one of my preferred lenders, their must-haves, wants, deal breakers, their timeline. I have everything ready to go. And when I get on these calls, they're excited to talk to me. People will never book a call with you if they don't want to work with you, especially they won't book a call with you if they don't like you. So YouTube is the perfect way to filter out the people that wouldn't have been a good client for you versus keeping those that are your vibe. They're your tribe. They want to work with you. So this is my experience. Once I posted 30 videos, I'm going to get into what those videos are. At that point, I realized every 2 videos that I posted after that led to one closing, not a lead, not a potential, not a maybe, a transaction, money in my bank account. Every single one of my closings in 2025, actually all but one. So 39 of my closings so far in 2025 have come from YouTube. The other one came from an Instagram post that went viral, but those are so far and few between, very hard to do that. YouTube, you barely need a lot of views. I don't even have a lot of views, but the views that I have are quality. That's why I'm such a big proponent of you getting on YouTube. I will handhold you through this process. This video is going to tell you the first 30 videos to make. I'm also going to tell you that if you need help with it, I want to help you. So let's start with the videos. The first 30 videos to make. By the way, I'm sharing this document right now. It's on the screen. I am giving this to you. If you want it, you can just click on the link in the description. It's a Google Doc, free for you. I want to give you as much value as possible in this video because I want to show you what's out there. I don't want you to struggle. So many agents right now are leaving the business. Lenders are leaving the business. From what I heard is like 50% of lenders leaving the business. I don't know where that stat is from. Please verify that. But that's crazy. I don't want you to struggle. There's no reason for you to struggle because I'm telling you exactly what to do. The very first video you should make is not an introductory video. It's not a, hey, this is what my channel is going to be about. Nobody gives a crap. Start with the value. First video to make, pros and cons of moving to your city and state, and actually deliver cons. Every single client that I have that books a call with me, I always ask them, which video was it that you remember that, reached out to you? And why me? Out of all the realtors in Tucson, why me? And they always say it's because you're real and because I trust you because you actually talk about the negatives. No other realtor in Tucson is talking about the negatives. So this is why I'm telling you, actually talk about the negatives. There are negatives in every single city, town, village. Tell them. They're going to find out otherwise. And by you stating a negative doesn't mean that they're going to say, okay,
I must not work with Kelsey anymore because she's telling me negative. She's oh so negative.
No, it's the opposite. And there are sales studies that show this. When a prospect walks into a gym and they're about to sign up for a membership and you say, okay, great, this is the price. We will actually give you these boxing gloves for free. People usually end up wanting the wraps as well, but I'll say you could get these wraps, these boxing wraps cheaper at like the dollar store. So you can get that there, but I'll throw this in for you instead by telling people what the positives are, but also what the negative is, hey, I wouldn't order that at this restaurant. It's not that good. I would actually go for this. Boom. You now trust that waitress. You now trust that gym owner that said, oh, wow, he's trying to protect my wallet and I can purchase this cheaper elsewhere. He's got my back. I like you. That is what you're doing with any negative video. So pros and cons of moving to city state. The number 2 video to make: 4 ridiculously scary truths about living in city state. If you have more than 4, great. If you have less than 4, fine. If you have just 1, do that. But I wouldn't do anything more than 9 or 10. It just gets to be a little bit too long, and make it based off of your own personal stories. People want to know, not just what's in the news, because they can find that out themselves. What is my realtor going through? They've lived there for a long time. What are her positives and negatives? The number 3 video to make: city, state, prices, the true cost of living here. In this video, I had a bunch of different categories, such as housing, property values, property taxes, restaurants, activities, insurance, and some other, overall cost of living. And I gave it my own opinion, whether it was a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or an in-between. And I used this to compare against other places that I have previously lived in. And I compared it against the national average. That one was a big hit. Number 4 video for you to make is living in city state, everything you need to know. And if it's gonna be everything you need to know, talk about everything. The number 5 video that I made that may or may not apply to you is PCSing to XYZ military base, everything you need to know. Now, this is because my clientele are military members. That's who I work with. So if you don't work military, if you don't know the VA loan, if you don't speak the same language as military, I would change this, alter it to your own niche, whether it's nurses or firemen or whatever it is, firewomen. You get what I mean. You could also make a video that's just in general, city, state, everything I wish I knew before moving here. That's a bonus for you. Video number 6 to make is 7 reasons not to move to city, state. Again, you're going to be introducing yourself as a real estate agent and saying, hey, other channels may say that everything's perfect here. It's not. These are the 7 things of why I wouldn't move here. Or if you don't want to be that negative, you can say, these are the 7 reasons why I've had clients decide not to move here. Maybe they resonate with you, maybe not, but I want to help you out so that you are as educated as possible before you make the big decision in purchasing a property here. Video number 8 to make. Am I on 8 or 7? Anyway, I'm just going to go out of order now. I'm going to stop counting. Do not move to city, state, unless you can handle these 4 facts. The next video can take you down a really, really big, good tangent. And it's going to be city, state, suburbs. Which one is best for you? That's going to help you go down the rabbit hole. Then the next video after that could be city, state, suburb A versus suburb B. Which one is right for you? City, state, suburb C versus suburb D. Which one is best for you? Suburb A versus C, suburb B versus D. And then the whole factorial there after that. You can even add an E, an F, all that. You get what I'm saying? That alone could be 10, 12 videos. You could also, this isn't one that I highly recommend, but you could also do major city A versus major city B. Which one is best for you? For example, I wouldn't do that on my channel. I wouldn't do Tucson versus Phoenix because they're 2 completely different MLSs. I will not work in Phoenix. I want my channel to be very, very Tucson specific focused. But if you're in a city such as St. Paul, Minnesota and Minneapolis, Minnesota, where they're 2 side by side and it's easier for you to get from one side to the other, and it's not that much more to pay for one MLS and, adding another MLS, then I would definitely do that. St. Paul versus Minneapolis, which one is best for you? The purpose of that is to keep the client. So for example, in the Tucson versus Phoenix, it's 2 hours away. I'm not going to pay for the Phoenix MLS if I'm not going to be driving 2 hours just to show a house. And the buyers that go to Tucson versus Phoenix are just overall different people. So I wouldn't be sharing that. So anyway, that's why I wouldn't do it. But if you're in another city, just like that, 2 major cities side by side, I would do that. More videos to make. 6-month review of living in X neighborhood or X suburb of city, state. Or if you haven't lived there for 6 months, do 1 month review, do a 5-year review, or thoughts of living in XYZ city, state for my entire life. The next one, pros of living in city, state. The one after that, cons of living in city state. And what you could do there is at the end of each of those videos, you can say, so say for example, the pros videos, you can say at the very end, by the way, my name is Ali Garced. I'm a real estate agent here in Tucson, Arizona, and I would love to help you out. This is why I do this channel, because I want to help you become as educated as possible before you make a decision. Now, this video is about the pros, but there are also cons that I super want you to be aware of. For that video, click over here and I'll see you in that video. And therefore, once you upload that video, you can have the end card be the video leading to the cons. And then the same thing when you record the video for the cons, say, hey, but it's not all negative here in this wonderful city. There are actually some pros that I love. I think you might love them too. I'll see you in this video over here where I talk about the pros. So YouTube will help you overall just keep the engagement, keep the viewers going from one video of yours to another video of yours. For example, right now, you're gonna see a card up at top, and I'm gonna be showing you what I think the next video is once you have got this down, that'll help you get some more viewers on YouTube. And at the end of this video, YouTube has so much analytical insight that it knows which video of my channel would help you best in your process. So at the end of this video, you're gonna see a card over here, or is it over here? On the bottom right-hand side. And meanwhile, I've been like, oh, you're gonna see a card here, and it's like on the opposite side. You're gonna see the video that YouTube thinks is best for you. And chances are, I mean, YouTube has a lot of money that they're spending in analytics, so I would click on that. Next video, everything you need to know about purchasing in XYZ city state. The video after that, the worst parts about city state. Top areas to live in city state. Worst areas to live in city state. Now make sure you're being compliant, you're not steering. Of course, obviously, like before you do anything, don't blame anything on me. Talk to your broker. I am not your broker, so don't come at me. If you are in an area with new construction and new builds, people want to know. So make an entire video on each different builder with the latest floor plans. You could also do on each builder in the latest community. And then you can compile all of them together and do one fat video of all the different new builds, of all the different floor plans, and really keep buyers on the channel. Now at this point, people usually ask, how long should each video be? And the old answer is 8 to 12 minutes, but honestly, it should be as long as you continue giving value. The moment the value stops, cut the video. Never make a video longer because you haven't reached 8 minutes, because people are gonna know that. They're gonna be like, why am I still watching? This is a waste of my time. The average person watches YouTube for 49 minutes every single day. You have 49 minutes, assuming that they stay only on your channel, which they won't, so make every second as valuable as possible. Next video, neighborhood tour, top master plan communities, affordable new constructions in city state. Why are people moving to city state? Why is everyone leaving city state? And then you can also do videos related to major current events. After you have scripted these 30 videos and you have recorded, which by the way, you can do on your phone, just make sure you put it on airplane mode, because otherwise somebody's gonna call you, gonna interrupt you. You'll have no idea because you're hopefully using the back facing camera with the better quality. Then you're gonna think, okay, now I have to edit this. And the answer is no. If you work with me, I will do the editing for you. It will look like this video because I'll be using my own editors. However, if you want to do your own editing, you can also do that too. For the agents that know that they want to do YouTube, they're just not sure what to say or what to even talk about, boom, here you go. I gave you 30 titles. If you want specific help on what is the best hook, what's the best opener, what do I say? Now that I have the title, what do I say? What should the thumbnail be? How do I edit this? Can you review my stuff? That is exactly what I'm here to do. For the agents that want to join me in my Inner Circle coaching program, it's a one-on-one coaching program that I will help you edit your videos, quality for content, make sure that your channel is set up appropriately for SEO, because otherwise you could be doing all of this effort and nobody's watching it. You and I will meet for 6 months. And it's not just going to be about YouTube. It's also going to be about building your business, because my goal for you straight up is I want you to have so many clients that you now say, hey, I want to extend my 6 months. I want to do another 6 months. And now that I have so many clients, I can't handle them all. Help me build my business, streamline, automate. How do I hire an assistant? That is what I love doing. Well, I love both, but I want to help you build a business. So within my Inner Circle coaching, you can choose the total YouTube domination package, which is where I am going to edit the 20 to 30 videos for you, depending on how long we have together, whether you do the 6-month or the 12-month. I will give you 3 thumbnails for each. So that way you can do the ABC testing to make sure that your click-through rate is the highest, because thumbnail is so important. All you have to do is just provide me the raw footage. I will handle the rest. And then I will give you the completely finished product. So that way all you have to do is just upload the 3 thumbnails, post, you're good to go. It's pricey. So for those that don't want to do the total YouTube package, if you want to find your own editor and find your own thumbnail designer as well, you're more than free to do that. You and I will work one-on-one still for 6 months or the 12-month if you decide to do that. I will coach you through exactly what to say. What is the hook that you should use? What should the body be like? I'll help you with the scripts. I will even review them for you after you've recorded, give you some feedback in case you need to re-record, and I will give you constant YouTube audits to make sure that your channel is hitting the right people. I close over 40 deals a year from YouTube, and I love it. I no longer have the people that are like shopping. You know, when they book a call with me, they want to work with me. We sign the buyer broker that day. We sign the listing agreement that day before I step in their house. That is the power of YouTube, trust. So coach you through exactly what to say, how to say it, how often to say it, and what the back end process should be. Great, you're slapping videos on YouTube, they're getting traction, but now what? We don't want any leads to fall, you know, for you to forget about them. So we're gonna set up the appropriate automations so that way you never lose a client and you get a 5-star review every time. That is what my inner circle coaching is. If you want the edits and the thumbnails, if you want me to do all the work, that's the additional price for the YouTube Total Domination package. And there are 2 documents at least in the description right now. The first one is exactly what I covered, the 30 videos, and I'm giving you some hooks too. I'm not gonna leave you guys high and dry. That is my gift to you completely for free to show you that I want to help you. The second document is the inner circle document. It's the details of the entire coaching to show you that I will be in your back pocket. 24/7 access, and I'm not going to be doing this forever. The price that you see in the inner circle document is the lowest that it will ever be. Every couple of people, I'm going to be increasing my price because my time is valuable and I can only take on 5 at a time. So once I hit 5, I'm not doing any more, because at that point, I'm gonna be doing the others a disservice. I'm giving them 100%. If you want to be one of them, I would love to help you. So the process is looking at the inner circle document. It's a Google Doc. That will take you to the payment page. Once you pay on Stripe, that is when I will send you the audit and activation form, which covers exactly where you're at now. Do you have a YouTube? What's the link? Subscribers, views in the last 30 days. How many closings have you already had? What is your goal? How far away are you from that goal? If you are hesitant and you don't know, do it anyway, because I promise you, if you and I are not going to be a fit, I will refund you before we even have any coaching sessions. I hope this video helps. I truly mean this from the bottom of my heart, that I want you to succeed. That's why I'm giving you all these videos, the videos that have helped me the most. I will see you in my inner circle coaching.